Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, something interesting and very rare has happened on the ASX, and it also happens to be a Playbook trade of mine. So I thought I'd make this video for you guys for, 5 years down into the future when this trade happens again. You can go, aha, Demon made that video where he said it's not financial advice, he's not recommending to buy, sell, or do anything in particular because it's education and entertainment purposes only. Well, he made that video of a Playbook trade, and I have some idea of what to potentially do for this particular trade setup. Well, the trade is, as discussed this morning on Discord at 9:33 in the morning, pre-market for IMM. The rule is to always buy at negative 90% for me, and to put the house on it at negative 95%. It's never failed, although I've only ever seen a negative 95% once in my life. And I've been trading since 2015, so it's been about 10, 11 years. And this trade, I've probably taken 4, I think, in this time of something that's hit negative 90% intraday. It's extremely rare, and a 95% is even more rare. Now, keep in mind this setup where I buy the dip is, the stock doesn't have to gap down 90% for me to take it. It can gap down 80 and then push intraday down to negative 90 or negative 95. And then I just buy the dip from there. So that is the play, right? It sounds very simple, but it's always yielded me really good intraday returns. Today, it's about plus 50%. It can be a multi-bagger intraday. It has been in the past. I'm not a big fan of holding this overnight. There have been multi-baggers overnight as well on this setup, but it's not consistent, right? So it's not something that happens every time. So I'll just be talking about the intraday only aspect of it. And I think before we dive into the actual trade itself, let me give you guys a brief summary of what happened for IMM today for the sell down, so the fundamentals. And also I want to highlight some fundamental aspects of the stock, which will help you, or at least it helped me mentally take this trade, because there are some really important things there that I think shouldn't be overlooked and should be taken into consideration. But at the end of the day, the technicals are what matter. The fundamentals just help that mental clarity and that ability to execute the trade. So I'll bring up the 1-minute chart while I explain IMM, which is a biotech company. It was trading at 568 mil market cap before it tanked today, down to about 50 to 55 mil market cap. And one of the fundamental aspects that I think is really worth noting is this stock has about 100 mil cash and cash equivalents. So 77 mil cash and about 22 to 25 mil, somewhere in that ballpark, of short-term investments from what I've seen in their financial report. So they're sitting at about 100 mil cash and cash equivalents. I think it was 99. But long story short is it's now trading at half of that at 3 cents. So instantly it's trading at just below cash backing. You're basically paying for every dollar you put in, you're getting $2 of value in theory, right? In theory. So the other fundamentals, so let's talk about the reason why it's sold down. This is a biotech company, like I said. They were doing a phase 3 trial called Tacti 004, and it's been discontinued. That's basically the crux of why it's sold down. So they were doing a drug called FD combined with Keytruda and chemo as a first-line treatment for non-small cell lung cancer. I think I got that right. And an independent committee did a interim planned futility analysis, which is to check to see if the trial is likely to succeed or not. And the results show that the combo wasn't showing enough benefit or efficacy to continue. So basically they just stopped enrolling patients, and they're going to wind down the study in an orderly fashion, closing down sites and following up with patients and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how many millions that's going to cost. I'm not so sure that's really expensive to do, but that doesn't matter. They're still trading at half their basically half their equity, I think. I haven't looked at the debt, mind you. I'm just looking at the cash and cash backing. So that alone is quite important. Also, they're doing multiple trials. This isn't the only one. This just happens to be their flagship one. So selling down 90% just screams value for the other aspects of their business, the other trials that they got going. I don't know what they are. Look, I don't actually care. I'm not an investor. I'm an intraday trader. It's just important to know that it's not the only trial that helps this bounce. It helps to know that they have 100 mil cash. That helps this bounce. I didn't need to know this, right? It's just helpful for me, for my psychology, to buy the stock, because it's not comfortable buying a stock that's down 90%. It's just not. So I didn't get the match. It was down 92%. I know I should have bought it. That's fine. I was queued up around 25, 26 when I was gapping down to 2 cents. I really wanted it. And then at 3, I was like, I'll leave it alone. I'll see what happens. If it wicks down to 2.5, 2.6, I'll happily buy it. But what happened is it rallied, and unfortunately I didn't get any of this initial move. It came back down, range broke, funnily enough. I wasn't expecting that. And that's why I was just waiting again around 25, 26, and it kind of just went sideways. And that's where I started buying, was where I saw it just kind of just didn't keep going down. So 3, 3.1, 3.2, and then just a 50% for the day. Absolutely monster intraday trade. The peak was, 4.8? It's just crazy stuff, from 3 cents or 2.9 at the lows. Not that too many people got there, but as it was chilling, or even broke VWAP to the upside at 3.2. Beautiful trade, 50% there. Putting 10k on something like this can yield 5k returns, which is fantastic given the risk. I think it's just a stellar setup, and hopefully you guys find this kind of setup into the future. You pay attention to it. You know what I'm going to be doing the next time I see a stock that hits 90% intraday on the downside. And for those of you guys who aren't aware, we now have an earnings bot in Discord, where during earnings season, every single company which releases half year and full year results will have an analysis instantly uploaded the second the document is available. The outlook is also put out, and as well as guidance, if there is any guidance to be had. So it's really cool, really simple. There's only one place you need to look for financials, and it's all done for you. The comparison's all done for you, and you don't have to go clicking, opening documents. It's all just posted on Discord automatically, instantly. It's as fast as humanly possible, and it's also got the outlook, which is super handy. And we also have an ASX announcements channel. For those of you guys, I thought this was really handy as well, is intraday. So you can see there's no tag here during the morning session. It just shows you news, real-time announcements. But then once we hit 9:59 in the morning, anyone who wants, they can get a role called intraday news. And all these people are signed up with intraday news. And what happens is you get tagged and notified that there's an announcement that's actually happening intraday, as price-sensitive one. So, there's a really important announcement. Let's say a high-grade rare earth drill result. Like, that sounds important. And it releases at 10:08. You get a ping notification, say, there's a news announcement. There was an important one for EOS here today. Counter drone strike orders, 45 mil. So you guys can see it was a 10:13 in the morning announcement. And you can see what happens on EOS. Absolute monster move to the both to the upside, downside, and back to the upside. But long story short, it's a super important announcement. Really big volatility and liquidity. Moving 10% intraday up, selling off 10%, and then rallying 15%. Like, it's an absolute monster of a trade. And that announcement came, just after open. So I think it's really important to keep track of news that comes out around 10 to 10:30 in the morning, and that's what this bot is designed to do, is to give you that awareness and keep you ahead of the game. So guys, I look forward to seeing you guys in Discord, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.